So this first matra is It's not or like a or I. It's just Some English words that start with are words like under, up, amazing, or America. While some Hindi words to compare them to are anar, which means pomegranate, ashok, which is a name, agni, which means fire, or andar, which means inside. So the second matra is ah. It's not like the first matra, The difference is you open up your mouth more. So you can hear the difference. It's ah and Some examples that I came up with were which means mango, anke, which means eyes, alu, which means potato. I came up with a couple names such as ayu and arushi. Also, one English word I came up with was achu, like when you sneeze. The next matra that we are doing is small e. It's not like e, it's just e. So some words that I came up with were imli, which means tamarind, ishita, which is a name, idar, which means here, and ishq, which means love. Some English words I had were some things like igloo, icky, is, or ink. But there are plenty more English words that start with e. So the next matra we are doing is e. It's not like e, it's e. It's a longer form of e. So some of the words I came up with were mostly names, such as Isha, Ishani, and Ira. But eek is a Hindi word which means sugarcane. Some of the English words I came up with were words like East, Ethiopia, Eagle, or Eel, which all have that same E sound. The next matra that we are doing is U. This is a small U. It's not oo, it's just U. So some of the words that I came up with were words like Ulu or Udar. Ulu means owl and Udar means like over there. So the next matra that we're doing is big oo. It's not like the previous one, oo. It's oo. So some of the Hindi words I came up with were upar, which means up, like up. One is oon, which means yarn, like the yarn that you knit with. And an English word that I came up with was oops, like the word you say when you make a mistake. The next matra that we are doing is e. It's different from all the other ones because the very first matra that we did, if you remember, was and then ah. So this one is e. It's completely different. So the words that I have for this are words like ek, which means one in Hindi, and the English ones that I had were ankle, air, apple, Asia, and ache. But of course, there's many other words besides that. The next matra that we're doing is the counterpart to the previous matra. It's ai. So some words that I came up with in Hindi were enak in Hindi or angle in English. The next matra is o. It's not like o or au, it's o. So the words that I came up with, the first one is a Hindi word and it's okli, which is like a smashing sound. So it's like you're smashing something. And the English word that I came up with was open, like when you open up a door. So this next matra is au. It's a little bit different from the previous matra because that one was just o. So this is au. So the words that I had for this one were aurat and aur. Aurat means woman and aur means and. Some of the English words I came up with were R and Oscar. The next matra that we're doing is ung. Ung is actually rarely used in Hindi, and it's actually more likely to be used in Sanskrit than Hindi. But I actually did come up with the word in Hindi, which was angur, which means grapes. The final matra that we're doing is aha. Aha is also rarely used in Hindi and mostly in Sanskrit, but you still need to know it. So, for this one, I decided to change it up a bit and ask you guys to come up with all the words. Can you guys figure out a couple Hindi words and a couple English words that begin with aha? Well, good luck. So, by now, you should know that Hindi is all based off of sounds. Each letter has each individual sound, unlike English. So make sure you don't get confused between English and Hindi because they're two completely different languages. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.